hold its annual town meeting on Tuesday, June 10th, 2025, and Wednesday, June 11th, 2025.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Mr. Laniger.
I'd like to amend the article, add to the article, when we amended it. I'd like to add that we start the meeting on Wednesday at 7 o'clock rather than 6. We've always had it at 7 o'clock, starting at 6 on a weekday work week.
Not enough people.
It's very difficult for young people who are working
That's
to
true.
get here to a town meeting, which is important to them.
Driving
Vote
an
on,
hour
especially
from work.
if you can't pay their taxes at the
Okay,
5.5%.
before we get into too much of a discussion, we need a second on that.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. Again, Mr. Laniger, motion to see if the town will vote to hold this annual town meeting on Tuesday and Wednesday with the open town meeting starting at 7 p.m. That's what we have on here.
Right.
Okay, we've been moved and seconded. Is there discussion on that?
Well, I more or less made the point why I wanted it, just so younger people can come in here from work, they get out at 5, especially in the summer at this time of year. Tradespeople are probably working later to take advantage of the daylight. And I think we really need, the younger people are the future for the town. The rest of us, we've had our future.
Okay, further discussion, yes.
The younger people have children in school and school activities that can't come here on a weeknight. It should be on a Saturday if we want the young people to go.
Yeah.
I could never come to the meeting because I had children
Oh, wow.
in the middle of the week.
It's more fun too.
Further questions and comments on Mr. Laniger's 7 p.m. amendment?
and stuff. I mean, it's more fair. They pay for sure.
Are we ready to vote on the amendment? All those in favor of Mr. Laniger's amendment, changing this article to see if the town will vote to hold its annual meeting on Tuesday, June 10th, and Wednesday, June 11th, 2025, with the open town meeting starting at 7 p.m. All those in favor of 7 p.m.? Those opposed? The amendment fails. We're back to see if the town will vote to hold the annual town meeting on Tuesday and Wednesday.
There's no time on it.
With no time, the selectmen call the meeting as they see fit. Further questions, comments on that? Way in the back.
Is there any way to offset when we have the town meeting until after the audit comes back? We don't have any numbers.
Yeah, that's true. Every year.
I think actually the selectmen can call the town meeting when they see fit. That's one of the few absolute powers I think that they have. But there's a lot of things that go into it. You gotta know what the school budget's gonna do to you. You gotta know what the auditors are
Well,
doing.
because the audit always says that it ends June 30th, so can we do it like the first week of July?
Well, right now, we have an article saying June 10 and June 11th of next year.
It used to be in March.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Are we ready to vote on the article? Okay. Article 24, see if the town will vote to hold its annual town meeting on Tuesday, June 10th, 2025, and Wednesday, June 11th, 2025. Those in favor? No time specified. Those opposed? Okay. Article 24 is accepted as printed and read. Article 25, to see if the town will vote to increase the levy limit established for the town by state law in the event that the municipal budget approval under the preceding articles results in a tax commitment greater than this property tax levy limit.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Do we need a written on this? No? Okay. Discussion on this. This is something the state wants in every town meeting warrant.
Somebody explain this.
Would somebody explain this? Wanda, can you? If you would you like the microphone? Again, this is something that the state of Maine requires to be on every town warrant.
It's a housekeeping article. If the budget. Somebody else. Better. Give it to him. Could increase it by more than 5%. It's still. Yeah, it has to. But doesn't it? That's the article. It's authorized the town to go to 5%.
It is a housekeeping article, and it authorizes the town to raise the taxes 5%, and that's from the state.
Again, it's something that came to us from Augusta. It's on every town warrant I've seen in all the towns that I visit and moderate in. Any further questions? What?
Please explain.
Okay, who's our accounting whiz that can explain this?
Okay,
Please stand
years
right up.
ago when we first got this from the state was trying to
Quiet.
control the expenditures of the town so they did not put themselves in debt. They set a percentage based on the tax valuation of the town of what the town could raise. This put a lot of towns in a lot of stress. So they said that in the future, every report, every meeting where you had to vote, you had to agree as a town to exceed that amount of money, that percentage of the town's property valuation when you voted on things. So when you need to buy a fire truck, or when you need to borrow money to do a building, you don't get cut off at the knees by the state's percentage. And all you're doing when you vote to approve this is saying, we understand that the state has said, well, you should only be paying so much out of the, as a percentage of the valuation of the town, and you know that it's gonna go more. You're allowing the Board of Selectmen and the other boards and the treasurer to say, this is what we need, it's going to be more. So you're basically giving yourself the approval to spend more than what the state says you can.
Way in the back, yes.
Does anyone know if we've ever exceeded the state-approved debt limit and have had to even use this?
Do we think we've ever implemented this?
No, 32 years old.
No. It's like having Social Security. Everybody's gonna sign up for it and pay for it all their life. Are we ready to vote on Article 25?
Second.
All those in favor of Article 25 is read. Those opposed? The article is accepted. That's